Do you find yourself looking at Instagram girls all day long, scrolling with one hand and shaking with another? Namaste everyone. I know I'm coming back to the English channel after a long time, but I've been waiting to do this because finally I have had someone in the team that can help me with increasing the amount of output that I have for my content. So welcome back to myself. But I hope all of you are doing good. I know this year has been tough for a lot of people in a lot of different ways, and I only wish you the best, because I'm here trying to do something which is share all the tools, concepts, theories, bits and pieces of knowledge and experience that I've gained over the years that have allowed me to upgrade my own life to quite an extent in here, and I'm wanting to do the same with all of you. So anyway, let's come to the topic. Do you find yourself looking at Instagram girls all day long, scrolling with one hand and shaking with another? I am here to tell you something today which I had spoken about a long time back when I had just launched myself on YouTube and I was producing exclusively only English videos, which was, I spoke about the concept of sexual market value. We'll try to link the video somewhere up here. And today I'm going to say something which, for those of you who are the oldest subscribers, it will make sense to you. When I asked you this question, that do you keep looking at Instagram girls all day long? The reason I'm asking you this is because I don't think most men understand that there is an unlimited supply of beautiful women around. There is an unlimited supply. All right, there is never going to be a lack of female beauty on this planet, because that is going to be enforced by biology through evolutionary selection. The most beautiful women will be the most sought after for reproduction by men. And thus you will have more and more people like that. And for those who might not be that gifted genetically, you find more and more women nowadays, upgrading their persona and their image with, be it makeup or surgeries or procedures or whatever it is. So we are not talking about them. Everybody is free to do what they want, and please, they should do what they want. So this is not a diss at them. The diss is at you, the motherfucker who's not doing anything with his life besides looking at a screen for hours at a day and maybe shagging off. All right. So the reason why I'm talking about this is because I appreciate what the women over there are doing. They're making use of fools like you to gain credit online, social media, make money, build a business out of it. I mean, they are smart because they are making use of the addicts that are out there. And I don't want you to be one of those people if you choose to walk on the path of the free man. All right. So what you need to do is learn from them. Because what they have done is that they have used just the screen for a purpose. But most of us don't do that. Most of the men on Instagram don't do that. And, the quest is that I want to increase my followers. And, I think that will give me some more social proof, because that will help me attract a girl when I send her a DM on Instagram, when she sees that I have these many followers or something like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you think a woman at the end of the day cares about measuring a man by the number of followers that he's got? Fuck no. She measures a man by his ability to be a man, to be a protector, to be a provider, to be someone who's grounded, to be someone she can trust in, to be someone she can fall in love with, to be someone who ultimately at the end of the day is worthy of having her children. She doesn't care about what you are online, unless you're doing something, unless you're using Instagram for a useful purpose. Like if you look at me, I have used it to connect with men in order to spread my message, to share the tools, concepts, theories which have helped me out. I have used it to make some very good friends and a strong network. I have made use of it to earn money, convert it into a source of revenue. So I'm not like, and like my friends or like people who know me know how bad I am with Instagram when it comes to actually being a content creator, because I've never looked at myself that way, right? I'm a speaker and I'm a coach, and like I like all of that more. I like the real interaction more. But at least when I'm using it, I'm not losing myself. I'm using it for a purpose, and then I am absent and stuff like that. But this is a video to all of you where I need you to understand that the explore section of Instagram is not where you will ever find happiness. You know, when they're trying to, that platform, the algorithm is trying to show more girls in front of you. You're not going to find happiness there. If you want a woman who looks good or beautiful as you're being attracted to in your life, then you need to make yourself worthy of it. And in order to make yourself worthy of it, or like if you make yourself worthy of it, you will not just find a woman who's attractive on the outside, but you will find a woman who's attractive on the inside as well. She'll have a good heart, a good mind, a good nature, good behavior. And these are the things which you will appreciate if you become a man in the first place who becomes something that she likes to appreciate. So that is what I want you to focus on. And I'm not saying that girls online are bad. I'm not saying that they are not having any metal or substance or stuff like that. I'm not saying that. Of course, there are all kinds of people everywhere, and it depends on who you are and who I am and who they are and how we click with each other and stuff like that, and who finds beauty in whom. But the girls over there are very smart. And the guys like you watching that screen all day long are very stupid. Because instead of watching, you could be doing something which is worth watching. Even if it is not on the screen, it is in your real life where you do something and people start noticing you for it. Like I left my job and I started doing this and people started noticing me for it. People approach me to become investors now. People approach me to do a talk here or do a talk there or whatever. It's because I wasn't a consumer and I was a producer instead. And that's all that I want to put into your head. Don't consume mindlessly, all right? That virus is bigger than anything else. Becoming a digital slave to these platforms and these softwares and everything, it's quite sad, to be honest. Like, you know, the whole, even the, I'm going to go on a personal rant over here, but the whole phenomena of Netflix and chill, or the whole phenomena of every night what I'm doing is Netflix, or, you know, I'm binging on Netflix, or I'm binging on YouTube. Entertainment is not bad. Unwinding is not bad, you know. But if it is something that is consuming you and has control over you, then you're messing up, my friend. You need to know when your reptilian brain or your animal brain is being captured by some sort of stimulus that is thrown at you. You need to be aware. And at that moment, you need to step aside and take the hardest step, which is that, you know, I'm not going to get distracted by something like this so easily. Because when we talk about the freedom, we're talking about freedom from everything, even your own brain, your reptilian brain, your heart, your emotions. You experience all of that, you make the best use of it, but you don't get attached to it and you don't become a slave of it. Done.